Rightio, so I think one of the good things from COVID-19 is that we've been forced to have a closer look at what's in our backyard instead of going further afield. So with that in mind, on this trip I'm heading to the northwestern corner of New South Wales, and I'm starting in Silverton. I'll check out the art, I'll check out the locals, before moving on to Mutawintji National Park. Now this is a true oasis in the desert. A must see. From there I move further north, starting in Malparinka, where I start on my quest to follow in the footsteps of the great explorer, Captain Charles Sturt, and his quest to be the first person ever to discover this vast inland ocean. After that I move up to Tiboobarra, and then I do a big lap of the Sturt National Park with a little detour up into Cameron Corner. Mutawintji National Park. Mutawintji being the Aboriginal name for a place of green pastures and waterholes. Don't need to say much more about the place, the name describes it pretty well. From the campground there's numerous walks like this one up the gorges, taking the rock formations, lots of Aboriginal art, and you can even get a guided tour with one of the rangers if you want to explain some of the art, which is apparently some of the most significant Aboriginal rock art in northwestern New South Wales. I think one of my favourite things about Mutawintji is the same as when I came here last time about 20 years ago, are the waterholes. It's famous for them here. Millions of years of seasonal rainwater coming down through these gullies has worn holes in the rocks, some of them 6 feet deep. It makes me feel a bit insignificant. In the scheme of things, I've only been on the planet a couple of minutes. I need to remind myself of that next time I feel important. Silverton. I first came here about 20 years ago, and I remember thinking to myself, what the? This place is weird and wacky and almost kind of amusing. But I've been here a number of times since, and I really believe that it's one of those places that every Australian needs to visit. Not just because it's different, and not just because they make movies like Mad Max here, not just because there's something in the water that breeds amazing artists, but the country around it. It's desert, it's rocky, it's brown, it's scrub, it's desolate, and then out of nowhere pops this little town, first established in 1881 to support the silver mining in the area. In fact, just out of Silverton towards Broken Hill, there's an old mine, daydreaming mine. You can go there and do tours, and you can actually go down 30 meters underground into the old mine shaft.